Because for Fabio has been impossible to overtake. So first he had to try to block the others. It means changing his way to ride the bike. And accordingly the performance reflect on this. The only place where I could try, and he tried to pass Morbidelli, it cost him almost a crash, and he also lost some position. So then the race basically was done. For today we changed front and rear tire. We move from soft to hard medium. We also try to improve as much as we could the braking, because it's maybe the only way where we can try to block the others overtaking us, and maybe allowed us to be a bit more aggressive. But the problem is that going out of the corners, we lose some power, and then he can't really prepare an overtake.
Thank you, Maio. Good luck this afternoon.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much, Simon. Thanks to Maio Meregali. Let's see what Quartararo can do from 6th place on the grid. It's very, very short. As we can see, the Indonesian president is here on site for this very special occasion in the Indonesian sporting calendar. We will take a pause now for the Indonesian national anthem.
Indonesia, tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku. Indonesia kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita berseru, Indonesia bersatu. Hiduplah tanahku, hiduplah negeriku, bangsaku, rakyatku semuanya. Bangunlah jiwanya, bangunlah badannya untuk Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya.
Beaming with national pride, over 60,000 here this afternoon singing Indonesia Raya, the national anthem of Indonesia. Let's head down to the grid and get some more pre-race thoughts, this time from the Aprilia camp. Paolo Vanoras with Simon.
Paolo, it's been a tough weekend here, Mandalika, so far. What about this longer race?
Yeah, yesterday we showed not such a bad place, in particular with Maverick, but also with Raul after his crash. He demonstrated that the bike is good in this track, despite of a bad qualifying position. So will be for sure not so easy the race, but we trust on our rider in Aleix and Maverick, because with the rear tire medium, we hope that we can manage the race until the last lap.
Good luck.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, while we're on the subject of the factory Aprilia team, a special mention, a special shout out to the veteran, 35-year-old Aleix Espargaro, just about, what, 8 or 9 minutes away from making his 250th appearance in the MotoGP World Championship. What a landmark that is for Aleix. It certainly hasn't been an easy celebratory weekend, though. 3 crashes already so far for Aleix. And it's his worst sprint finish as well yesterday when he took the checker flag in 16th place. Marc Marquez trying to remain on the throne as the comeback king in this year's MotoGP World Championship. The third time yesterday. This year he's come to podium in a sprint from outside of the top 10 on the grid. He did it in Le Mans and in Catalonia. Already 3 times on a Sunday so far this season. Marc Marquez has fought his way through the podium from outside the top 10, Le Mans, Catalonia and in the Saxony. Let's get the thoughts from the boss. Is there more Mandalika heroics in store from Marc? Michele Massini joins Simon.
Michele, what Marc did off the start yesterday was phenomenal. What's the chance of, over this long distance, doing the same sort of result?
There is always the same chance to do the same result of yesterday, but the reality that we had at the pace for making a top 5, but for sure the key will be to make a good start, try to recover as much position as possible in the first 5 laps, then we will see.
Thank you, Michele. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much to Michele Massini. Marc Marquez still in the championship picture, 53 points he is behind Jorge Martin. Pecco Bagnaia getting himself ready for this battle in Mandalika. Marc Marquez then from 12th place on the grid. Got a storming start off the line, didn't he, from that 4th row, and then by the time he got the break on the brakes into turn 2 yesterday, he was already inside the top 5. And it was a good battle. Almost held off Bastianini late on in that sprint, but yet another podium. They keep getting notched up, don't they, for the 31-year-old Spaniard. If you're joining us for the first time this weekend and wondering why Marc is marooned down on that 4th row of the grid, well, once again, for the 3rd Grand Prix in succession, he had a very dramatic Q2. Crashes in Q2 in San Marino and Emilia Romagna at the Misano World Circuit. Marco Simoncelli, he was on the floor twice yesterday at turn 15 and at turn 10. That's the reason why Marquez has plenty of work to do once again here in the Pertamina Grand Prix of Indonesia.
Confirmed tyre information is through from Michelin, and as we saw on the grid lineup before this Grand Prix got underway around about 20 minutes ago, the 6 riders you saw have gone for the soft front tyre. In grid order, they are Bezzecchi, Di Giannantonio, Morbidelli, Aleix Espargaro, Alex Marquez and Alex Rins.
So 6 riders, nearly a third of the field then, have decided to plump for the soft front tyre. Fabio Quartararo getting himself geared up and ready for this 27-lap Indonesian Grand Prix. Safety car peels away from the front of the grid. That means only one thing, doesn't it? 5 minutes to race start here as we begin our fly-away tour here in Indonesia.
One last-minute change according to Michelin. Fabio Di Giannantonio has switched to the soft rear tyre.
Soft front, soft rear then for Fabio Di Giannantonio. We can see what his motto is here this afternoon. Go hell for leather, go for broke, and then see what happens. 3rd front row start of the season. He's qualified top 6 in the last 4 Grand Prix. Pedro Acosta on the front row. Marco Bezzecchi leading the home charge for Pertamina here this weekend. He's been like adopted here by the Indonesian fans, godlike status. But Jorge Martin looking to bounce back from his Mandalika misery here yesterday. The Martinator World Championship leader starts on pole.